Well, every Sunday we try to help you out a little bit with your financial plan. How many of you have most of your savings wrapped up in a 401k or an IRA? It's supposed to be your financial security when you retire. But what if you need it now? Maybe you want to start a small business or pay off a couple of big bills. How easy is it to borrow from your 401k? And if you do, how can you avoid some of those penalties? In today's Take Charge Consumer Protection segment, we're going to head right to the source. Rich DeSalvo is the former managing director of Morgan Stanley. In fact, folks, he ran the company's 401k department. If anyone has answers, Rich does. Thanks for joining us, Rich.
You're very welcome, Jamie.
You know, they say that it's a big mistake to tap into your retirement savings, but you know in this economy, a lot of people have to. What reasons are appropriate, and will the government cut your break?
Well, the answer is you can almost take a loan out for any reason you want to. But I would suggest, is it a good reason? I would just take a step back and catch your breath and say, if it's for things such as emergencies like a foreclosure for your home or eviction or even goodness, funeral expenses, I would tell you that's a great reason to go do it. If you're looking for the weekend in Vegas, I would catch your breath.
Yeah, or those lottery tickets that everyone's still holding from Friday.
Not, right?
Well, let me ask you about how to do it appropriately.
Okay.
And how do you rebuild it back up? Because you watch the lower number and you're going to want to get it back in there eventually.
That's right. Well, first of all, it's so easy to get the money out. It's almost like ATM-like at this point. You can actually take a look at your current statement account balance that you have. Look on the bottom. You'll see a website or you'll see a phone number. Give them a call to go on the site. It'll literally say to you, I want to take out a loan. As you click down and go through the website, it'll actually allow you, typically most plans, to model the loan, see how much money you have. You can literally make a few clicks, and a form is produced, and it'll tell you the account balance you have available. And you can give that right to your HR department, and he or she will sign the form, and once the process begins,
so follow the instructions. I got that part. But how do you avoid some of the fees, the taxes? What are you going to have to pay in order to borrow those funds?
Okay. To borrow the funds, it's typically going to be prime or prime plus one. And what happens is, the nice thing is, through your employer, through the processing administration, it's actually taken out of a payroll deduction for you. So the loan is taken out for you, which is wonderful.
Are you paying that interest to yourself?
Yes, you are. So now just understand though it sounds great, understand that current new 401k contributions will be suspended, and if the employer was doing any match, you're not going to be part of that match. Ah,
that is an excellent point.
Okay.
Few companies still match, ours does, but that's a big perk you would be giving up.
Yes, and another big give up, Jamie, understand too, is that the dollars that you had inside a 401k plan were not subject to creditors. Now when you bring those dollars out, and if you ever have to file for bankruptcy or anything of that nature, that money is available to the creditor.
I'm going to leave it there, Rich, because that's enough information for folks to decide if it's the right decision for them, and they can go to our website for more information too. Thanks, Rich, so much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
That was really helpful.
Good, I'm glad.